Hey, what's up? Derek D here from PBR Podcast. The Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival is going down July 10th. We just added Brian Quinn from our Practical Jokers. Also, there's an 11 a.m. show at the Asbury Fest Hall and Beer Garden. That's 11 a.m. There's going to be a bunch of cool podcasts in there. You don't want to miss it. July 10th. Go to AsburyParkPodfest.com for tickets.
Hit it! Sophisticated
podcast, baby. Now tell me something good. Oh, yeah.
What's up, everybody? PBR Podcast, Mike Plano, Derek D. What?
No, yeah, I thought you pointed at me like you wanted me to say, Derek D.
Oh, my bad.
Derek D.
So every time I point at you, you're going to
Derek D.
say it?
No, I thought that's what you were doing right there. Derek D.
I kind of like it.
Too bad it's not on video.
Yeah, I know.
Just give Mike more power, mute button and pointing powers.
What is that voice, everybody? Dennis!
Dennis the intern.
God, he's back.
Dennis.
I kind of like it.
Dennis, did you? You know what? I asked him before we came down here. I was like, Dennis, just bring me a water. If you could just bring me a water.
You didn't get a water?
You didn't get a water.
I was waiting for a good water. I'm not going to bring you bad water.
Can I just make a note?
I mean, I can't. Like, I told you like 5 times.
I would like to make a note.
What?
Look around the table. All right? There's 4 people sitting at it. Who has a drink in front of them?
Dennis.
Dennis, the only one.
I'm my own greatest intern.
Jeez. I'm my own greatest intern.
The PBR Posse has spoken, and we're going to give you what you want, man. A lot of people have been saying that they want to hear episodes with us doing our banter. So once a month at minimum, we're going to give you that.
That sounds fair.
I'm with it. I'm totally with it.
I
yes.
enjoy it. You know, I enjoy the interviews, but I enjoy this just as much.
And I think I do enjoy it. I think sometimes, though, maybe not every time we do it once a month, but we can do it on video, too, because I think they enjoy that.
We're going to still do the videos.
Yeah.
Not all the time. We don't always do the video. We do it when we have special guests. Last video we did was Marshall Crenshaw from House Independence, which was pretty dope.
It kind of sounded like Derek wanted to know everybody how pretty he looks today.
No, I don't.
Now let's just be honest. I look like I just did yard work because I just did yard work.
You look like you were waiting outside the Home Depot.
Right. I'm not Mexican, but if I were Mexican, I would be a Mexican, not a Mexican.
That's right. Yeah.
Derek D looks like he's ready for a photo shoot.
He is. He's ready to go.
And Dennis, bucket of shit.
Bucket of shit. Yeah. Well, I just came down from the city and it was working, so that's why
They don't let you in unless you look that good. Must be this good to enter the city.
So hashtag what?
Go ahead. I was waiting for it. Derek D.
Derek loves Derek, everybody.
That's what I was waiting for.
Right off the top, let's just say July 10th, House of Independence, the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival, which Pizza Beer Revolution is headlining and hosting. Check it out. Tickets are on sale. AsburyParkPodfest.com.
Guys, you got to get the tickets because they're selling out. The VIP's done. Gone.
Already gone.
They're already gone.
You wanted it? Can't have it.
You want it.
We did add an 11 o'clock show. You could see the lineup online. Congratulations to everybody that made that cut. And we're so excited to work with you and see you there, man. A lot of great shows.
Yeah, we got Taylor Allen hosting that, right? Local comedian, funny guy, very funny man.
Love him.
Yeah.
Since people were talking about a PBR Boys Only episode, right? I'm going to go right to the Twitters.
Let's do it. They had some questions.
We shot it out there, Q&As. So let's see. I'm just going to go right down the list, all right?
All right.
This is from Vonnie O'Hara. And let me tell you right now, if you follow our Instagram, I just posted a picture of her in her PBR shirt. Beautiful girl. Thank you for posting that. PBR Posse, love you. You're at Vonnie Kins. She said, who would be your ideal guest on PBR? Also karaoke this week? Well, maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. Dennis, who's your ideal?
For me, right now, ideal guest, I mean, if I can get anybody in this room, I'd really like to kind of talk to J.J. Abrams.
Oh, interesting.
Director, writer, he's kind of doing all my sci-fi. He's in my sci-fi groove right now.
What would you say to him?
I'd probably just, oh my God, Star Trek, Star Wars.
I would say something to him.
What would you say?
I would say, hey, JJ, how did you remake E.T.? And just call it Super 8.
Oh, that's a good point. But he had Spielberg's blessing.
But that's even worse, man. It's like they just remade it.
I think that right now everyone's kind of like dogging, what's the word? Not remakes. Yeah, I guess remakes.
Well, now they got Ghostbusters coming out, which is like...
That's getting a lot
They
of hate.
shouldn't have called it a remake. They should have called it like just Ghostbusters 4.
The trailer was confusing because it said 30 years ago, 4 scientists saved the world. And now, right? So you're thinking, oh, okay, so it's like maybe they're going to carry it forward, but it's not. It's a completely different universe where those 4 women invent all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like the original, and they're redoing it. What? They shouldn't have done that. It should have been an extension of. Now, I have no problem with ladies being the Ghostbusters, but they're remaking it. They should just have extended it. I mean, like Ghostbusters. Where
I agree with Derek.
3?
Yeah, it would be Ghostbusters 3.
It would be Ghostbusters 3,
which I'd be great with.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of talent there. Paul Feig is a known quantity. You know, Kristen Wiig, funny. Melissa McCarthy, hilarious.
Oh, there's no doubt.
So there's chops, and apparently Bill is in it. I'm going to call him Bill.
Which is even...
It makes no sense.
Right, because it's a parallel universe. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Oh, no, now we're getting into parallel universes.
Not parallel, but it's an alternate universe. Sorry, alternate.
No,
It's
you're
not the
right.
same
It's
universe.
but
So if he shows up as, what was his name in Ghostbusters? Sidney L'Esperance.
Cha-ching.
What
whose
was
name?
Bill Murray's name in Ghostbusters?
Oh, Dr. Peter Venkman.
Well, you just put Sidney out of a job. Hashtag Team Dennis. Derek D, who would be your ideal guest on PBR?
And it could be anyone.
No.
Anyone.
No, not anyone. Stipulations. Wow, it's got to be someone between the ages of 9. Yeah, anyone.
I guess the only thing it would have to be is ideal.
I don't know. I think
Right, the only criteria
is ideal.
ideal.
Ready, go.
I think I'd like to get Jimmy Fallon on the show. I think that'd be pretty awesome.
Oh, I would think that.
That would
how
be
cool would that
fun.
be? Just to I don't know, just shoot the shit with Jimmy Fallon. I'm a big fan, so I think him. But yeah, I was also thinking maybe like a like LT or something, like sports.
Yeah.
What, Lawrence?
Yeah. I mean,
Is there another?
How would that
There
not?
is LaDamian.
LaDamian?
How would that not be awesome? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You
LT.
know, well, one day we might have him sitting down.
We could.
Frankie, can you reach out to Lawrence Taylor's people?
Sweet.
Definitely.
He might be down.
What about you, Mike?
My first instinct says we've already had him on the show.
Oh, really?
Scotty Morris.
Scotty Morris.
Oh, that's
you know
right.
what I mean? Like, we've already had him on the show. But if I had to go outside that box, I'd probably go kind of where you went. I think it'd be cool to sit down and talk to Emmett Smith. Yeah, you know what I mean? If I'm
Yeah.
going to go sports, I would you know who I would really love to have in that chair is Donald Trump. I'm not. Don't even do it. I don't even want. I'm
No,
not,
you just be like,
looking for
legit?
that. I just put the brakes on it. We'll save that for later.
Yeah, no, that'd be
the real Donald Trump.
It'd be great to get.
You just, by the way, you couldn't see it, but Derek started pulling Trump right out of the holster. All like the face started changing.
well, that's usually that's my cue. But
It is. But
I mean, it's
I
not
would
even
go.
my cue. I don't even do it. It's just that Donald Trump actually comes here.
Wow, you got Trump locked.
Debbie at It's Moy Deb. I think that's how you say it. says,
MOI.
What song best describes you and why?
Oh, I was thinking about this one.
Song best describes you.
That's a
and why?
tough one, man.
It is tough.
The thing that pops into my head immediately is there was a band called Right Said Fred.
Oh, yeah, you are too sexy for this podcast.
I know which one for me.
Go ahead.
It goes something like this. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a
We know.
baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her.
I wish I had a rabbit and a hat and a bat and a 6-foot Impala.
I wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with Leoshi because she don't know me, but Yoshi's really fine. You know, I see her all the time, everywhere I go, and even in my dreams, I could scheme a ways to make her mine. Yeah, something like that.
Karaoke question answered.
What was
I
his
know
name?
she's living-
Skilo?
Skilo, yeah. But not really. That doesn't describe it. If we're being serious,
Yeah, it does.
well, I'm not. Maybe just a little bit taller, but I don't know. I always go the funny route. A real song, I can't think of like one right off the top of my head. Probably like a I don't know James Taylor song or something. I don't know.
They're all depressing and about like death and
No,
shit.
no, they're good.
People ask for it.
They want it.
Did you answer?
Not yet. I say joke answer.
Joe Cancer.
The joke answer would be Magic.
Joe
Oh,
Cancer.
I thought you said
I thought you
Joe
said Joe
Cancer.
Cancer.
You don't know Joe Cancer, the blues man?
Joe Cancer doesn't exist anymore. Right?
I have a buddy named Joe King. His name's Joe King.
I know Joe King.
You know Joe King?
I do.
Yeah. He was at my barbecue. Remember when you came? Oh, you were in Turks and
I was in
Caicos.
Turks and Caicos, brother.
Nice.
That's an excuse.
That's a good excuse.
That's a great excuse. Joke answer would be Magic Stick by 50 Cent. I went there.
And I did the 25 Cent, the character I did parodies of those 50 Cent songs, and the only words I can think of for that is magic click. It's about like clicking on
Clicking on a what?
like
the button?
It goes, I got the magic click. I know if I could click once, I could click twice. I go on AOL. Shorty, you don't believe me? I am me tonight, and then we will laugh out loud.
All right.
Ah.
Stop it.
This is back when AOL was big. Instant Messenger.
AOL, Derek D, hand in hand, everybody.
When is your what is yours, Mike?
What was the
Song.
question?
Song.
What I said it. Right said Fred.
Right. So real
Oh,
answer
I'm
would
too
be
sexy.
Live Like You Were Dying. I'm not a country guy, but that song is important.
I'm sure I'm going to think of a million better ones after we're done recording, and I'm like, oh, I should have said
It's like the insult you want to yell before when the guy leaves. You're like, oh, I would have killed him.
Yeah. Let me say, want me to get send that?
Kashia Warworst At
I think it's Kashia Warhurst.
Warhurst. How much outside of the podcasting do you guys hang out? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
None.
It's true.
That's actually not that
It's
true.
not true. You can't
Dennis
believe it.
lives up north.
Or he lives south.
I like to think.
Or he lives south. He's west.
Sometimes to the west. Oh my God.
I mean,
Frankie, remind me to talk about the preacher.
I was just at Mike's house the other day, actually, hanging out. So we do hang out, but
Thanks for the invite.
we're both busy. We're both busy, but we do hang out. But he just hates staying next to me because he knows he's the same height. So
Do you want to read the next one? Is that what you're getting at?
what's the next one?
The next one
I'll
is
read
from
it.
Michelle Lee.
Michelle Lee. Oh yeah, Michelle Lee, 28.
Is that a name or an adjective?
Well, her name's Michelle Lee. It's at Michelle Lee,
Let's do this,
Leigh 28. Michelle Lee.
No, it's not Michelle. It's Michelle Lee. She's actually a
OG,
number
isn't she?
1 OG PBR
She's OG.
Posse, and we thank you for it. Are you
Love.
coming, Michelle? Are you coming to the show? Did you get your tickets?
Yeah, you better get them. Anyway, she said any superpower, i.e., being invisible, able to fly, anything like that.
I like this question too.
I don't like this question. I don't. Although I do find that this question comes up a lot, and you can really tell a lot by somebody's answer, like
Right.
what kind of person they are. Because if you say,
Because then we're going to color it.
I know, but if you say one thing that you're, go ahead. You want to answer first?
I'll go first.
Go first.
I was thinking about this, and I think that super intelligence. I think that that's the most practical in the real world, and I could do the most good for the most people.
It's a superpower, and you're looking for practicality in the real world.
well, yeah, right. Like if I could
Dennis.
fly, what's that
Get
going to
my
do
water.
for me? Yeah, but if with super intelligence, I could design a machine that would. All right, you got it.
Wow.
Other than a faucet, I guess.
I mean, I would never want to read someone's minds because you'll go insane. You'll kill yourself.
Same thing with intelligence, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, you
Go
might.
ahead.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it sounds so cliche, but flying has got to be one of the cool.
I'm so surprised you didn't say invisibility.
Visibility.
I thought you were going to be the creepy son of a bitch that chose that.
Yeah, the old
Invisibility?
locker room
Yeah.
lurker.
Oh, you know what? He would never be invisible because he
he could-
loves people looking at him.
He can't be seen. That'd be the worst.
Oh my God, that would be a nightmare.
What? But no.
It's the anti-Dennis.
No, that's actually not true though, because if you're invisible,
Yeah.
you leave the room, you come right back in, and you hear what those people say about you.
That's not what Derek. Derek loves Derek. And if Derek left the room and we talk shit about him, Derek would be destroyed.
You know, like if
No, but like you go in, you hear a meeting, and or before you go in for like an audition or something, you hear exactly what they want. You could just go in there, listen, leave, come back in, and just do it. You kill
you know
it.
those like ironic sufferings in hell. Derek's would be like all no mirrors.
yeah. He like I thought your superpower.
By
would
the
be
way,
like
that's
cloning,
not true.
Like the ability to clone oneself.
Hey, I'd hang out with it.
Derek, you look so good today. No, you do, Derek.
I'd hang out
You'd
with
be
him.
like that movie Multiplicity with Michael.
Michael Keaton. I like that movie.
All the Derek's looking at each other like, you know, we're all gonna get weird right now, right? The door shuts.
I am the best French kisser. Boy.
But I want to fly, man. Flying is bad.
and then for that, the song would be "Love the Way You Love Me."
I have thought about this, and I decided that I'll always go with the same answer, and I would like to have the ability as the Wonder Twins have.
Oh, form of?
Yeah, form
Which
of
one?
bucket. Well, either one. What are their
Water
names?
or animal? Zena
No.
and Jaina.
I want both
And Gleek.
because I'm not a twin, so I would like to be able to punch my own fists and activate whatever I want to be.
Wait, so you could turn into anything.
Watery gorilla. Steamy falcon.
You might not know the Wonder Twins.
I don't know.
What are their names again?
Zena and Jaina from the Super Friends.
They can punch fists and they go, Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of chimpanzee.
And they turn into a
Form
monkey.
of
he does.
tidal wave.
And then she would turn
No,
into
right.
vice
She
versa.
turned into
So
animals.
literally, you're not a shapeshifter. You could turn into people, but you could turn into
No.
anything you
One
want.
could do animals, the other one could do water.
for some reason.
Oh,
Form of
lion.
tidal wave.
But only water?
Yeah, for some reason I think it was only water.
Yeah, so she could do like ice. She could do.
Brings us back to Captain Planet and the one jerk, the one like poor sucker who got heart.
Form of heart.
Earth, fire, wind, water, heart.
Read the next one while this
Power of
conversation is
hugging.
going on. This is actually a pretty good one from Obi-Wan Kenobi G.
Oh yeah, at Gianna Stino. She says, "What is your favorite cartoon as a kid when you were growing up?" Easy.
What?
Voltron.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great one.
I liked Voltron.
Voltron was badass, man. I was real little, but I loved it.
Muppet Babies was good.
He-Man was good.
Muppet Babies.
Do the same for you. Yeah.
Sorry.
My favorite cartoon.
Fraggle Rock wasn't a cartoon, but that was a
Dance
good
the years
show.
away. Worries for another day. Let the music play.
Down a Fraggle Rock.
Down Fraggle Rock.
Remember those big monster dudes?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
you wanna-
I love them.
Trash heap.
Does anyone?
Traveling Matt?
Yeah.
I still call people Traveling Matt.
Does anyone remember this one? It was called Adventure. It was on like Saturday mornings.
Oh, is that a thing anymore?
Like the kids they were on a roller coaster at like an amusement park.
Yeah, it was
and
like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, and they got whisked away under like a waterfall or something. They all turned into like Dungeons and Dragons.
One kid had he was like a wizard, but he could never pull the right things out of his hat.
Yes.
One dude had a shield,
bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow.
I loved.
Was that Adventure?
I can't recall that one.
Oh, it was awesome.
You might be too young.
What about well, Dennis is just a nerd and remembers
Yeah,
everything. It wasn't even. It was before his time. But
I use the
you know.
internet correctly.
What about like DuckTales and stuff? I still
I like DuckTales, yeah.
Darkwing
That was
Duck.
good.
That was a good one.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck was awesome.
Yeah.
Jujubee, Julia Patton says, if you had to kill one person to save a dozen others, would you? So wait a minute. I have to kill one, but I'm going to
so
save 12?
This is like this. All right, so
You gotta
the
break
way
it
to picture
down.
it is so there's a train going down the tracks out of
Yeah.
control.
Okay.
On the track is 12 people. Okay? And they're going to get run over. But you're standing in front of a switch track. And you can push that switch track and send it down a different line, but there's one person on that line.
Yeah.
Do you throw the switch?
Who's
this-
the person?
So this isn't like we don't know who the people are or anything.
No, I think it's very important
They're all-
to the question, though. I need
yeah,
to know who
yeah,
the
but
person-
are they all just good people? You're making a more.
So
You're
let's-
making
Well,
a
who
moral-
are the 12 and who's the one?
But that's the
question
thing.
is-
They're all.
all just good people?
I
They're
don't
all
know.
nuns.
They're all
nuns?
They're all good, fine, average people. But the question is, do you allow 12 people to die and say it's not my fault, or do you live with the burden of killing one person?
because you changed
Because
course.
in a sense, if you do nothing, you have no moral. The idea is like, do you have that moral attachment?
This is deep.
No,
It's a deep
I mean,
question.
I think for me, it's very simple. I kill that one person. First of all, I don't even know them. You don't even tell me who they are. Like, that kill them.
You throw the switch,
Yeah, man, it's one person.
so it's action. So you're going to have to live with that.
I'll live with it, whatever. I'd expect it to be done
What
to
if
me,
this?
like-
Okay, this is really throwing monkey wrenches in. All those 12 people are over the age of 80, and that one person is 8 years old. Kid,
Oh, no.
8-year-old kid.
That's totally different. Now I kill the 12.
Now you throw. You're
Yeah.
going for a
They've
strike.
been around 80 years. They've done enough damage.
You're throwing
Man,
the strike.
right?
That is so tough.
Oh, no doubt. Eat all the old people. Yeah, after a certain age.
It's people.
I tend to look at it like this: those 12 people are all good people. That one person is from ISIS. Flick the switch.
That's a no-brainer. But if you think about the problems that people over the age of 80 drain on society, if you would just eat them at 78, pick a number, 79. If you know at 79 that you're going to go into the food product, and
do you
you
mean
just
go
eat,
into
we're
the-
just going to eat all the old
All right, so
people.
let's offset it then.
Like
So
it would save so much.
But how do you-
money.
I want to
have to-
eat.
if you
and
It
have
want-
would cure starvation.
if you have to eat people at 80, then you
Yeah.
say at starting at like 75,
You pump them up.
they get everything they,
They
want.
get everything they want.
Everything they
the
want.
last 5 years.
The last 5 years, you
Creme de la
are
creme.
balling.
Yes.
You're going. You want Vegas.
grapes fed
grapes
to you
fed
by
you.
young studs.
You're living like the life of a
Yeah.
veal calf.
When you're 80, you know you're going down, and you're going to feed everybody else.
This is getting morbid, but
Eat
it's
all the old
interesting.
people.
this is why I think you're gonna have a problem running for office.
Did you answer the stupid question?
I throw the switch.
You do throw it.
I throw the switch. I say we gotta have. But then I also think, how the hell did these 13 people come into this situation? Like, what was going on in their lives where they got tied to a track?
Yeah, I think it's very important as to who these people
Who these people are. But if all things being equal, I throw the switch. And I live with it.
Is there is one more. You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Taylor Allen, who is hosting the 11 o'clock show, who will also be performing somewhere on the 2 and the 5. He said, my concern, I said questions, comments, and concerns. So he has a concern. My concern is this rash on my inner/upper thigh. It itches. Bad. I also think it's growing red hair, and I have brown. Hashtag
man.
help.
That's
So, like, the concern, what do we do with that?
gross.
Good luck.
Well,
Go get a salve,
see a doctor.
shave the hair, and coat the rest of your leg red. You're good to go.
Ew, gross. By the way, Amy Maurice Skaggs is coming to the show from Indy.
Don't see no obligation to fix a situation with the elder generation. They stuffing up the nursing homes to overflowing. Yeah. But the problem keeps growing. People getting jacked for the social security checks. I detect that they don't get no respect. So what you gonna do? A dilemma for the whole crew. Open up your ears, I got an answer for you.
What's that?
Open up your ears, I got an answer for
What you
you.
say?
Open up your ears, I got an answer for you.
We got to eat all the old people.
Show Show them that you love them. Shove them in the oven. Stick them in the freezer. We gonna garnish up a geezer, gonna hack them.
Garnish up a geezer.
This is a group. We had Billy Portman on the show a long time ago, who's a comedian, a friend of ours. He was in a group called No Time, and they had a song called Eat All the Old People, and I always think about it.
Garnish up the geezers.
I want to take this time to apologize to my grandma and grandpa.
Why? Because you're going to eat them?
I don't know. Yeah, they're Italian.
Oh, I did. I wanted to read this one. This is from King Bruno. If you were one of the X-Men, who would you be? But you have to pick for each other.
Oh, yeah.
This will be the last one.
Last one. Can we just, because this is putting me in a weird mood.
You want
Like, I'm getting hungry.
So I guess, so we're picking for each other?
Yes, you're
Yeah.
picking what X-Men we would be, and vice versa.
Yeah, turn
All right, so,
song.
all right, so who wants to go? Dennis, you want to go first?
I'll kick this off.
Go ahead.
Wait, who's
I
answering?
gotta really think about it. We have to. I'm saying who you two are. You're saying who we are. He's saying who we are.
Got it? Should we get a graph? Let's get a whiteboard out here.
A round table discussion.
Yeah. I think that I would go with, for Mike, I would go with Puck, who was like a little Canadian guy because you like hockey.
Wait a minute. X-Men.
Yeah, Puck was one of the
Puck
original
is one of
X-Men.
Puck is an original X-Men.
Original X-Men.
There's a lot. I mean, there's actually a lot of X-Men.
There's so many, but I'm just going to go with we can go forever, but I'm going to go with Mike going with Puck. And for Derek, I hate to say it, but I got to go Gambit.
Gambit.
Yeah, you're going to be Gambit.
I'll take Gambit.
Which one is Gambit? The one that shoots lasers out of his eye?
No, that's Cyclops.
Oh,
Cyclops.
Gambit has the cards?
Gambit's
Yeah,
the
he has the
Raging
cards.
Cajun.
Why?
I don't know, because he just, he was just because. It's the first thing that popped into my mind, and I'm
All
going to
right.
go with it.
I don't like it. He would be that blue shape-shifting
No!
woman. That's who you are. The
who?
The blue
Mystique?
shape-shifting
You'd be
Mystique?
Yeah.
I'm a guy, though.
It doesn't matter. She could turn into whatever she
She's
wants.
been guys.
She's been guys. She's been inside of guys.
Oh, well, she is hot. It was Rebecca Romaine who was first, and then now it's what's
It was
her name?
cool in that moment when they were both there.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. and-
Oh, you know who's playing her this time?
Wait,
From G6.
Jennifer Lawrence isn't doing it anymore?
No. This one
Olivia
is
Wilde?
Olivia Wilde.
Oh, no.
not
She's-
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn is.
Munn.
I think she's Psylocke. It's still Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I don't think Jennifer Lawrence.
Are you
is giving
sure?
it
Very.
60%. You're
60%.
He's right. And you're
She's
60%.
in the movie.
I think she's
That's
Psylocke.
enough. That's enough for me. It's accurate. She's in the movie.
60% covered.
And Dennis, you would be the blue professor monkey guy. What the hell was
Beast.
that?
No,
would
that's
be
you.
Beast.
That's what I had for Mike.
No, that's him. Why? He knows everything.
I love
Oh,
it.
that's true. You're right.
right? I don't know
I might
anything. I
change
know
mine.
half my shit.
Run your
I might
fingers through
change
my
mine.
blue hair.
Right?
You're right. I just thought of it. I might check. Dennis is Beast.
Yeah.
Dennis is Beast.
Yeah.
Don't steal that though. You have to go somewhere else now.
Oh, come on. Well, no, I was gonna go for Beast.
And wait,
for
did you say what Derek would be?
I did. He's going to
Yeah,
be the blue.
Mystique.
He's Mystique.
Oh, Mystique. Oh, you meant that.
100%.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, you know who I would be? I can't say, but I know.
You're not Wolverine.
You're not allowed to say Wolverine.
No, man. I'm not. Well, I can't.
You're Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
You're not
you just want to make me a woman.
You're not Professor X.
Yeah,
I am.
You're,
I
sitting-
know.
you're sitting in a chair. You don't have hair.
I'm bald.
you're
right,
sitting
I'm
in a
sitting in a chair. I have all of this shit in front of me.
All right.
I make it all work.
I'll give you.
Yeah, I guess this would be your Cerebro.
My cerebro is
Yeah.
this setup right here. You can
And
see
you're
them on
reaching all the
picture.
minds. Oh my God, you might be
might-
Professor X.
Oh,
See
Dennis,
that?
what would I?
And did you see what I just did, by the way? I mind melded you
did. You
to
turned
say
it.
who I was.
Well, no,
So
my
weak.
original.
I never even said it.
My original for you was Beast, so you caught me off guard. But Professor X, a dumb Professor X.
How about
It's like
let's not
Bizarro.
say dumb.
No,
Let's
you
say
know-
a Professor X that gets 60% of. I can't even say it.
You would be
that
the-
gets 60% of his shit accurate.
Mikey would be the Professor X of Apex Tech.
So what is that like?
You're the
Lavrai?
summer,
Is
you're
that
the,
like
you're
what
the
is it,
summer
Lavrai?
school Professor X.
DeVry Institute.
The DeVry Institute.
DeVry. I couldn't even say that right.
Oh, Dennis, who would you be? Who's that young one? The young with the Nightcrawler?
Oh, cool.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I'm always popping up places.
Yeah.
Bamf.
He's like boom, boom, but like you never know where he is.
You know what they say that
That's true.
BAMF stands
Okay.
for?
What?
You know, because whenever he disappears, it's
You
BAMF.
yell for Dennis, and then he'll show up, and
Yeah.
then you yell for him again. He's gone.
Gone.
So
when you
like
need
this-
something.
So wait, something like this. Dennis.
Bamf.
Yeah, done.
Oh,
Where
shit,
is he?
where'd he go?
Hopefully to get my water.
No. Dennis.
Bamf.
Where's
Hey,
the
what's up?
Where's
What?
the water, man?
I left it in the other room.
Yeesh.
They say that the
Hey, what would Frankie be?
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
Rogue?
Rogue? I don't know any. I don't know.
No, not Rogue.
I don't know. No, you should be Magneto.
Storm. Done.
Oh, there you go.
Storm.
What do you think, Frank? Sweet, good talk.
Yeah, good.
I told Frankie, speaking of Frankie, I told her to remind me to make sure we talked about the preacher. All right.
Yes.
Dennis the intern and I have a I don't know what you call it. Would you call it a love affair, a historical interlude with the book, The Preacher, or the graphic novel?
The graphic
So
novel.
the fact that this, I
piece
remember,
of art.
I remember when it first came out. Derek is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know about it. I never read it.
Oh, it's amazing.
You can't read. So when it first came out, when they were first talking about making the show, man, and then it folded. It was like, I think, a Kevin Smith project.
Kevin Smith. There was also talks about like, making
a show or a movie?
film.
TV show based on the comic book, much like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And it's on AMC.
I think they originally shopped it to like HBO. They wanted HBO to do it, and they wanted it to be like a movie. And then they thought,
Just
well, maybe
one.
a series.
Yeah.
And then everybody kind of passed on it, and then AMC's like, well, we're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
With comic book properties. Let's
See, I thought originally HBO would be really good because I loved what they did with Spawn. Do you remember Spawn?
I remember the Spawn show.
With John Leguizamo?
No,
that was the movie.
They
No,
did an
Spawn
animated
was a
series with
series.
the
Yeah.
guy from
The black guy from They Live that fought Roddy Piper in the alleyway.
the greatest movie fight of all time.
If you haven't seen it, dare I say, go to YouTube right now and type in They Live fight scene and watch it. And if you really want to get nuts, type in They Live fight scene South Park and watch it side by
it's
side.
a side.
But
Watch the first one first.
That dude, the black dude, as soon as I don't know his name, Sidney Lesperance.
Cha-ching.
Fact check. What is his name? The black gentleman who's
He was also
played Spawn,
in
the voice of Spawn.
He was the voice of Spawn. He was also in
Men at Work.
There's Something About Mary.
He's the father.
Never touch another man's fries.
Yeah. Oh, I forget his name. I know
Right.
exactly.
Is
the
it the
guy.
Frank of the Beans?
Right.
The Frank. How did you get the Frank about the beat?
Get the Frank of the Beans. I'm just fucking with him.
So I really loved what they did with Spawn, and I thought that it would be a great place for it to happen. But then when AMC announced they were going to do it, after Walking Dead was so successful, I felt comfortable with it. And now I've seen 2 episodes. What do you think?
They need to do a little bit more. Like,
What are you not liking about it?
I'm not liking Jesse Custer that much. I thought Tulip is good. She's fine.
She's not the Tulip though, man. Tulip was like a hot blonde.
Hot blonde. Your casting doesn't really matter.
You know how I feel.
I know how
about
you feel
this,
about
man,
casting.
right? You can't make Peter
think she's
Parker Puerto Rican all of a
But
sudden.
she's too full of
that's
life.
not how he was written.
Tulip was tortured. Tulip did not like what she did, and this woman seems to really.
She loves it.
She seems to really enjoy being her character.
Yeah.
I think Cassidy. They're nailing Cassidy.
He's dead on, right?
Dead on.
That's what everybody
Irish
says.
vampire. He's amazing. But Jesse, there's glimpses.
Sometimes
There's some
I'm
clips-
like that is
Yo,
him.
I'm not even in that show. What are you guys talking about? Hey, yo.
Jesse Pinkman. Yeah.
Oh my god! If Jesse Pinkman had the word,
Everybody would be a bitch.
Like, what are you guys talking about, bro?
And I thought,
Jesse, what are you doing now? Like, is your career completely over?
No, yo, I got this show on Hulu. It's like, yo, it's called like The Path or something. And like, you were passing like drugs.
I wonder if Jesse Pinkman's going to show up on July 10th to the Asbury Park Comedy Podcast
Yo,
Festival.
nah.
we can only hope. We can only wish.
Yeah, because it's in Asbury. It's like, yo, me and Mr. White got great clientele.
Everybody pisses on Asbury. You know who I think is going to show up to the Podfest? That's Donald Trump. But I also heard that Black Donald Trump might show up, and there might be a Trump off. Ooh. I don't know. That's just straight rumor, though.
Really?
That's just straight rumor.
Oh,
Trump versus Trump.
that'll
Yep.
be interesting.
You know who Black Trump is, right?
I do not know who Black
Did you ever
Trump
watch The Daily Show?
is. No.
Well, watch The Daily Show.
Have you ever
That
seen
one
our
was-
show?
Right. So I don't know, man. I'm really liking The Preacher. I dig it. I think Jesse's getting better. Episode 2, so much better than episode 1. They tried to cram too much in.
All right, spoiler alert. I loved the way episode 2 ended. When that woman who was like it looked like an ice cream scooper was taken out of the top of her skull.
Yeah.
And he goes, what does he say? Open your eyes or wake up?
Yeah. Was that in the comic?
No. In the comic, everybody in the, it's not like the comic. No.
Not at all, right?
It's not like the comic at all. I mean, but honestly, how are you going to put on AMC the first time Jesse uses
Go
the
F
word?
yourself,
He
right?
tells the sheriff fruit to go fuck himself, and then he cuts off his ass.
Oh, hey, Dennis. Yeah, where's your water?
Sorry.
Our water.
Go get me a water. While you're getting it, get that book out because you, Dennis the intern, wrote top and bottom.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I think would be cool, man, because we haven't done a top or bottom, which is the 3 of us in a while. I think it'd be cool if Donald Trump introed the game. I don't know. What do you think, Donald Trump? You here?
Yeah, I'm right here. Okay, Mike, first off, I got to say, you're an idiot, okay? You bring me on here. Okay, basically what we're going to do, it's going to be fantastic. We're going to build a wall of questions, top or bottom questions. I'm always a top. Okay, listen, what we're going to do is ask a question. We're going to round table it, and the top's the better one than the bottom. I'm the best. I'm better than Hillary, okay? I'm going to win Trump 2016. It's going to be great. Fantastic.
Dennis the intern wrote
Huge.
these top or bottoms. Here we go. Take it away, Dennis.
Top or bottom, number 1. Structured with a theme or freestyle off the cuff?
Oh wow, that's a very good question for today's episode
I know.
and this show.
Yeah.
I have 2 answers to that. Oh wow, this is tough. Can I talk it
Well,
out?
there are only 2 choices.
Can I talk it? That's a good point.
That's a great point.
Oh, it depends on what I'm doing, man. If it's this show, I like it a little bit more structured, right? I like to have our script to go off our script. Today we don't have that.
Nope.
So we're going off the cuff. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
You are.
However, if I'm acting on camera, I prefer off the cuff. Does that so?
It makes sense.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to read lines of dialogue. When I did the Blue Shirt Buds, I used to, in the beginning, they would try to give me like these dissertations to open the show, and I was like, can I just hit the bullets?
Yeah.
You know, and it was much more natural.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll break it down too. Hosting wise, I mean, I'd rather do that too. I'd rather just know, like that's what I do when I go to auto shows. I just know the numbers and stuff and fill in the rest. Nothing scripted.
Right.
Obviously, every day the Daily Show is scripted, but I improv a lot of stuff off of that. So I do enjoy that. I do enjoy improv a lot. But if I'm acting and there's a script, I enjoy like reading that script, working through that script, and bringing whatever that writer wrote
To life.
to life,
Yeah.
and to instead of change it up, because it's almost sometimes it's just better to do what they wanted, and you're portraying what they wanted. It's kind of cool, and especially if they like it. But here at PBR, I mean, a lot of it's off the cuff, which is I think what makes it great. We have a structure. When Mike says script, it's not like everything we're saying.
Oh, no.
It's just a structured thing that we go
Except what we're saying right now. All of this has been written, including this explanation.
We're really good actors.
by. Really good actors.
For me, I would say structured with a theme on top. Because I feel like when you have a theme, you can go on these little flights of fancy, but you can always kind of tie it back to something that someone wants to listen to.
All right, makes sense.
If it's too freestyle, it just goes off the rails.
All right.
So that's on the bottom. Number 2, I have a bunch here.
Well, just pick the best 5.
All right, number 2, hanging with your squad or chilling with the one?
What the hell?
That's another question that's like a very.
What's the one? Like your wife, your girlfriend, your side chick?
You decide.
That's
up to
tough,
you.
man.
Remember,
because
we
that's-
tailor it to you, but-
How old am I?
Yeah,
You are
exactly.
this old.
I'm this old. The one hanging with the one.
Hanging with the one.
Easy. Ask me. How old am I?
You were 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
You got to figure out when you met the one.
Shit, carried the 7. Oh my god. I'd rather hang with the guys when it was younger.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I
weird
mean?
how that
Yeah,
changes,
well,
right?
this is easy. Right now, I hang out with my friends on top and the one on the bottom because I don't have a one right now.
You do. She's just in LA and dating other guys.
She's moving to Florida.
Oh, it's closer.
And to get her face eaten.
It's getting closer.
She's-
Why?
That's what happens in Florida. People just get eaten.
I mean, I have had some. What, are you talking to me?
I know you brought up meth, so
Yo, mad meth, my face fell off. Yo, no, yeah, I mean, there's a couple girls I'm dating here and there, like, but like bachelor style, just like.
What's that old Mitch Hedberg joke? I don't have a girlfriend, but what I do have is a girl that gets angry when I say that.
who said that?
Mitch Hedberg,
That's
rest in
great.
He was the funniest one-liner comic I've ever heard.
Yeah, he's the best. He reinvented
Died
it.
in a hotel room like a lot of comics.
Number 3.
You didn't answer.
Oh, I did. I'm going to say, it's weird, but yeah, I'm going to go with chilling with the one. It's weird how that was anything like
Wait,
weird that
Dennis,
name.
the
wait, you
intern
have a
has
one?
a 1?
Number 3.
What? Wait, is that what's their name on
Newsflash.
the? Wait, isn't it
Sydney Lesperance?
Chick-
No,
but
she
isn't
hates
it-
me.
Isn't there a fan? Isn't there a PBR Posse fan who they're in a relationship?
Yeah.
with?
Am I out of it with Jade?
Jade. I forgot Jade Stimson.
Jade
Yeah,
Stimson.
chilling with Jade.
It's complicated.
It is. When
It's
Dennis
very-
and Sydney meet on the 10th, is there going to be like
It's going to be like
fireworks, explosions?
I don't
lights
know.
colliding?
Sydney doesn't really like me either. I don't think she.
It's going to be like
she's team-
Highlander.
She's team
There
Mike
can be
all
only
day.
one.
She's team Mike all day.
Aren't most people?
Probably.
I mean, we've put out poll after poll after poll.
which Mike rigs.
How do you rig a poll,
well,
man?
You click on multiple.
I'm not always the one that's
accounts.
making them. He runs the Twitter.
Whatever.
Number 3. Sup or hey.
Hey, hands down. Hey.
Hey over sup.
Yep. Subs for assholes.
Stop,
Derek?
I go. I go. Hey on top. I don't
No
go
doubt,
sup.
man. Who goes sup?
And if I'm gonna go that route, I just go what's up. I say what's up. I don't say sup.
Sup.
What are we going to
I
stand
was
up?
thinking about putting
what
an
are we going
apostrophe
stand up
T in front of it.
paddling?
Like, sup.
stand.
I'm a hey guy. I like hey.
All right,
hey.
so, all right, cool. We're all hey.
We're all hey.
Ding, ding, ding.
But
Number
Mike's
4.
more like hey.
Hey.
Number 4. Sauce or gravy.
Oof. Gravy on top, sauce on the bottom. Just because that's what family always did.
You know what? It's so
Just what my family said.
People are gonna get angry no matter how you answer this.
my cousins call it gravy. I think I would refer to it as sauce. As a matter of fact, I was in Turks with my cousins,
But not
and
Caicos?
I said sauce. No, fuck
They didn't
that
let you into Caicos?
And I said sauce, and she corrected me. My cousin Gina said gravy.
Ooh, no, you got incorrected.
I always say gravy. My mom is at home. There's a sign that says it's gravy, not sauce.
Yeah, I got the other one. It says it's sauce, not gravy.
You know what? It's whatever.
Sauce on top.
It's what your family called it. Gravy on top for me.
And finally, it's a three-way.
I hope you read the one I want you to read.
Okay, here it comes. Three-way.
No, it's not the one.
Trump or Hillary, or take 4 years off to find ourselves and really decide who we are and what we want, because it kind of feels like we're just afraid to be alone. And that's not a reason to be with someone for so long, because it's just not fair to either of us.
That, what you said.
No, Trump 2016.
So Trump on top,
Trump on top.
Hillary on the bottom, and
No.
take 4 years off to
yeah.
find ourselves. I don't know what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess.
What do you think?
I'm going to put Trump on the bottom, Hillary in the middle, and take 4 years off to find ourselves and really decide who we are and what we want, because
really-
it kind of feels
All
like
right,
we're
all
just
right, all
afraid
right.
to be alone, and that's not a reason to...
I muted him.
Yeah.
You're really okay with Hillary Clinton being president?
No, what I really am is...
I'm okay with any other woman being president.
It's not
that
a
she's
woman thing.
It's not a woman thing at all. She's an asshole.
No, but I'm saying if she was
Oh, wait, the Secret Service looks
Frankie for president.
Yeah, I said it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I voted for Frankie.
Can you read the last one? And this will be the last one. You put something in about people dying, I think.
No, I didn't put that in.
You didn't? Didn't you say Prince or...
Oh, yeah. Here we go. The last one. Prince or Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, that was a
Who's
good one,
on
right?
top?
Man, Prince is a musical genius.
Yeah.
And a great basketball player.
And ping pong player.
Muhammad Ali...
He made pancakes.
Yeah, man, he changed. All right, Prince's music is phenomenal and will forever go on to influence people, right? We all agree on that?
Yes.
Muhammad Ali changed the world. Did Prince's music change the world? Did Purple Rain change the world?
Well, his music.
It's tough, right? Like Muhammad Ali,
He stood up for something.
he did.
He did. Whether you agreed with it or didn't, he stuck by his principles.
And he changed the way people looked at society.
I mean, you know what? A lot of people give it to Muhammad Ali, and he deserves it, but you got to throw a little to Howard Cosell. The two of them really built the Muhammad Ali together, I think. Without Howard, I don't know if we're going to have a Muhammad.
Like he stood up for something, whether you agree with it or not, and it changed society. Did Prince's music do that?
I think to an extent it did. Man.
People started wearing raspberry berets.
Yeah, they were driving little red Corvettes.
If I just look at it as more of like something that influenced me personally, I'd have to go Prince on top, just because I know Muhammad Ali did, and it's phenomenal. It just I don't have as much of a connection with Muhammad Ali as I do with Prince.
Yeah. I would go, I got to put Muhammad on top. And not that it's some of the things that he said about, I never count my sit-ups. I only start counting them when they hurt because those are the only ones that count. Or something about, things being impossible is just a state of mind.
Extremely motivational.
Yeah, just his motivational stuff. I think I'm going to put, although day to day, I'm going to think about Prince more than Muhammad Ali.
I guess that's where my head. That's
Yeah.
where my head's at.
This was a tough one, Dennis.
That is, man. That was a good one.
That's a good one.
I appreciate that.
I go Will Smith because in his song,
Will Smith,
he said I met Ali, told him I'm the greatest. I got the fever for a flavor of a crowd pleaser. DJ play another.
Why are you rapping again? This is the third
Get
time.
jiggy with it.
Nah.
Are you putting together like a demo reel? Is that what's happening right now?
I don't know. My life is in shambles. I'm working at Wendy's soon.
Yeah, you might be. I don't think Wendy's, man. Oh, shocker!
What's happening?
No way!
Yeah, what's happening?
We haven't done this in a hot second. Right?
Wait, you're right. We haven't done this in a hot second.
Do you know what we're going to do right now?
No, maybe.
We're going to play a little game. You know what that game is called?
What's it called?
What's in the box?
And, I sent a note to Frankie, our producer, earlier today to get this ready, and she did it, but I think I can start it anyway. Here's how the game is played. Does Donald Trump want to tell us how the game's played?
Well, I got to tell you, it's going to be great. First off, Mike, you're an idiot. Second, something is going to be put in a box. Actually, you could kind of look at a box as like a wall. It's like a wall there's like 4 walls, okay? It's something that's going to be in that.
All right, I muted him. Anyway, so basically, something's going to be put
There's
in a box.
4 walls.
Okay, we
The
get
bottom and the top doesn't count.
I put something in this box.
Ceiling. They don't
I'm going
count.
to read you. I'm going to give you a hint. Then you're going to do Q&A, 3 rounds of Q&A, and I'll answer. You're going to find out what's in the box.
Is
You can
something in
play
that
along
box
at
right
home.
now?
There's something in this box. Theoretically speaking, it might not be in this box, but I mentally put it there.
Theater of the mind.
Theater
Paint
of
a
the
word
mind.
picture, man. Paint a
So
word picture.
this one's not for the
Now
video.
it's
anymore.
even weirder.
So I guess the first nothing. I guess the first hint for this game is going to be something like it's going to bring vast enjoyment to the person who holds this item.
Vast enjoyment.
Vast.
Vast.
The enjoyment will be vast.
Far and wide.
Far and wide. Like Dennis's whereabouts.
Yeah, it's far and wide. He's definitely from somewhere.
Should we go into questions?
In this box, at the end, whoever guesses it correctly gets to keep it, correct?
I think so.
Usually.
Maybe.
What is it?
Wow.
Hey, man, this is what's in the box?
But
What's in the box?
It's getting very cryptic here.
Just
I know,
go.
there's so many
Gets
disclaimers.
to keep it.
Maybe. Go ahead, Derek.
Can you physically hold this?
Yes.
Does it need a battery?
No. Hint number 1, because that was really supposed to be like the synopsis of it,
Yeah.
right? So I'll give you 3 hints. Hint number 1. It's actually, the thing in that box is actually physically worth nothing, but worth so much.
You could hold it. It's physically worth nothing, but worth so much.
I gotta tell you, this is rough.
Don, you're playing now?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Does it have something to do with love?
No.
Like, is this something that you can go buy? Like, is there a lot of these things?
There are a lot of them, and yes, you can buy it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It didn't help me at all.
Hint number
Not at all.
2. It,
You could,
It's not about love. It doesn't need a battery.
and you can't buy it.
Well, you can
you
buy
can
it.
buy it.
Can buy it.
And there are a lot of them.
And there are a lot of them. And what was your first question?
You can hold it.
You can hold it.
You can hold it.
So it's something I can buy and hold. So, all right, so we've just narrowed it down to everything.
And it's worth nothing, but worth everything.
Yeah.
All right, hit number 2. Hit number 2. The item that is in that box has specifics, yet so many faces.
Is this Game of Thrones?
Oh, my goodness.
Say that again, please.
The item that's in that box has specifics, yet so many faces.
Has specifics, yet so many faces or phases.
Faces, like face off.
So many faces. All right, so
I'm so confused.
I'm so confused. So it's anything we can buy, but it has no value.
But it has all the value in the world.
That has all the value in the world.
And you
We
hold
might
it.
be able to keep it. It has nothing to do with love, and it doesn't take a battery. It has so many faces, and it has specifics.
Faces, so many faces. Is it a mirror? Is it?
It's not a mirror, but we're not guessing yet.
I know.
Is it? Doesn't take a battery. You can hold it in your hand. Does it need to be plugged in?
No,
Does it make a sound?
no. This is the third and final?
Third and final.
We might have to go more because
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
This could be a long podcast.
Okay.
What's that from?
Okay.
Oh, Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal 2.
Nerd alert. Thanks. Okay, this item, thank you, Frankie. This item is used, this item can be used to get you access, and this item can be shared or handed off.
Okay, I think I know what it is.
This item can be shared. Is it like in plastic or paper form?
It can be.
If I don't use this item by a particular time, will I not be able to use it at all?
Correct.
Yo,
That's where I was kind
the
of
kid's
going.
on it.
all right,
The kid's on it.
Write it down. So there.
We don't have a camera, so we can just say it.
Well, you don't cheat then.
Okay.
So you guys think you know your answer, but I like them to write it down so they can guess at the same time, and then we know who gets to win. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
On the count of 3, show me your cards.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Derek is writing handsomely.
I think that's what he's doing. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. A gift certificate, Derek D said, and Dennis the intern says,
Asbury Park tickets.
who's right, everybody? In the box, there are 2 tickets to the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast
Someone may
Festival.
say 2 tickets to paradise.
2 tickets to Paradise. And if you think about what I said, if you look at the ticket, all of the acts are on the ticket.
Faces.
You need to use it by a specific time. Break it all down. Here's the thing, Dennis.
Sort
you
of
want
like
these?
a gift certificate.
Dennis, you want these?
I'll take 'em,
You
yeah.
don't get them. Derek, do you want these? You don't get them. You know what we're gonna do?
What are we gonna
Give
do?
'em
The first PBR listener to tweet the magic word wins these tickets.
Oh.
So we're gonna do. It's timestamped. It's timestamped. So we'll look at the Twitter.
What's the magic word?
Well, I kind of have a magic word in mind, but I don't want to say it yet because now
Don't say it
everybody's
yet.
getting at their Twitter.
Yeah.
They're opening up
Yeah.
their Twitter.
Yep.
You know who's listening
Good
to the
guy.
episode.
Good
Somebody
call.
might be tinkering in the other room. You're in the middle of a pee. Like you can't just get to the phone. I'm giving everybody a chance. I'm equaling the playing field.
Right. Like, the word is Podfest.
No, it's not.
For
That's not-
example.
That's
For
not,
example.
That's not it. And
not
listen,
Podfest.
if you just tweeted Podfest, you're out.
For example.
You know what I mean? Don't jump the gun. I mean,
Dennis is going to get you.
these are 2. Frankie just told me these are 2 tickets to the 2 p.m. show. Right? That's what we're doing. Meet and greet?
I think it's awesome that you're showing it to us.
No
too.
meet and greet.
I know.
He's just showing it like
There's no camera, but
there's
he
no
actually
cameras, but
has
still,
them in front of us.
He's a consummate showman.
I'll tell you this right now, though. This is to the 2 p.m. show. We are on the 5 p.m. However, whoever wins these tickets, Derek and I will come and say hello.
That's cool.
100%.
Right? At least. I mean, I don't know if that's that impressive, but
Are we not at the 2 p.m. show at all?
we'll be involved somehow.
Yeah, we'll be
It is
involved
hosted by us. So,
I mean, yeah.
all right. So I guess the magic word, I don't know if it could be Bosco, but it's not.
It's not.
For
But
example,
it's not Bosco.
could be something like
Do you
that.
want to write it down
If-
first and show us?
I have it written down.
I'm afraid Mike's going to forget it.
And no, I know what
He's
it
just
is.
vamping right now.
And if you wrote Bosco,
You didn't win.
you're out.
Yeah, and you didn't
You're
win.
out.
You didn't win.
Now, guys,
Okay,
do we want
you're a
them?
loser.
Do we,
Okay,
do we
you
want
wrote
to?
that.
Do we want like them to hashtag something or just tweet at PBR Pod and
Hasht-
this word? That's it, right?
Yeah, you don't wanna-
anything else and you're out. It's
Yeah.
at PBR Pod and the word.
and the word, or hashtag gimme gimme.
no.
No?
I want.
For example.
that's not the word.
That's not it.
If you just did hashtag gimme, you're out.
You're
Don't do
done. You're done.
it. So and now spelling with this is spelling going to count?
Spelling has
Just
to
don't
count.
say it, but this is kind of what I'm going with. Right? Don't say it.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, my God, yes.
I know, right? But does spelling count?
It has
that
to
a you?
It has to. Ooh.
All I said was
No, it's
No,
a
no, 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 no,
It's
I'm
a
just-
OO.
Oh, okay.
It has to count.
Do we accept Frank? Get on the mic real quick, please. Do we accept any form of spelling?
And just so you know, you have to match what Mike wrote. So good luck. There's going to be a silent
I would
something
say
in there.
no. Can't you spell for them right now?
No, but so you want the way we? Is that how you spell it though? I feel like.
I don't even know what it-
It's our world, baby. We can do what we want.
I don't even know what it means.
All right, so here we go. You have to spell it the way I'm going to spell it right now. So it's at PBR Pod and this word. If there's anything else, you're out.
Is it a
anything?
Let's
no
clarify.
hashtag. I'm clarifying.
Okay.
No hashtag.
Don't get cute.
Don't get cute. If you get cute, you're out.
You're out.
You might be cute. You're out.
Hey, Mom, if you're listening, make sure you jump on these.
Derek's already out.
My mom's not even on Twitter.
If you have tickets already, are you out? If you have tickets already,
Yeah, don't be a
to the
douche.
2 p.m. show.
Yes, don't.
Don't do it. We can look at the list. Listen,
Don't
I know
be-
who you are.
Everyone wants to be the winner, but you've already have tickets. You kind of already won.
Right. So if you know, don't participate. All right. Honor system here. Okay, guys. So here's the word at PBR Pod. Double cane.
Double cane.
The way I'd like it to be spelled
Double cane.
is double cane. DOOBLECANE.
One
cane.
word.
One word. Double cane.
Double cane.
Double
Double
cane.
cane. Double cane. So at PBR Pod, double cane.
Joe Rogan fans will know what that means.
We will contact you. The first person, it's going to be timestamped. Everybody could see who the first person was. You won.
Can you hear it right now? They're rushing right now.
They are right. You just won 2 tickets
just won.
to the 2 p.m. showing of the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival with acts Out the wazoo. The JV squad, Brian Quinn. I hear rumors that Brian Johnson might be there, but that's not confirmed.
There's no more room in the wazoo.
Blair Saki's going to be there from Ladylike on MTV.
We'll be there. Joe Gatto will be there.
All
Sal
kinds of people.
Volcano
Well,
will
that's
be
the
there.
5 o'clock show. Don't get it all for
That's
clowns,
all right. I'm just saying in general, you could because you double caned yourself into getting some free tickets to the 2 p.m. so you could buy 5 p.m. show tickets.
I love it that it's a verb now.
double cane.
We're just double caned.
Don't say double cane though, because double caned, you're out.
You're out. You're so out.
Right? And
Double cane.
It's not double space cane.
Cane.
Out.
You
Double cane,
write
one
that,
word.
done. If you write double cane and are the first one to write double cane, we'll go back and look that you wrote double cane 2 words first.
I just
and you're
tuned out of what he's talking about.
I was looking around as well.
Double cane.
So we're coming to the end of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to skip Armchair Futurist.
That's fair.
Okay. They have requested we do karaoke. Not really feeling it tonight.
I had an interesting one here. If you
You
want.
have an actual song? Is it one of Dead or Alive?
It is.
No, we've done
Yeah,
it.
we've done it.
We
Yeah,
did that
yeah.
one.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So we'll just sing this one.
We'll just sing this one instead. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Listen to the backlog if you haven't heard some of those. We're going to do these once a month. The PBR boys will sit down and hash it out amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
We know what you want.
And we are really gearing up towards this Podfest. So check it out. The Asbury Park, www.asburyparkpodfest.com. You can get all the information. There's 3 shows now with a ton of acts. Check it out.
It's a full day.
Dennis, you wanna plug anything?
No, the Asbury Park Podfest. That's it. That's all that's important right now.
Yeah, let's keep it all Asbury Park Podfest.
I love it.
Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival, Asbury Park Podcast.
It really is. It's
com.
really going to be a great event, and we're building to something big. So
be
this
here for
year-
the first. You'll get to say when we're doing it 20 years from now. You'll say I was at the first one.
Gonna be legit.
This will be our South by Southwest.
Nice. I like it. See you.
Bye.